He announced my miscarriages at Christmas dinner. He wasn't ready for my brother's reply. I was 28 when my uncle decided to make his announcement. It was during Christmas dinner, and he'd been needling me about grandchildren since I arrived, always with that knowing look, always making sure everyone heard his concerns about my biological clock. This time, I reached for the wine bottle, and he goes, "Better stick to water, Sarah." Though I guess it doesn't matter anymore after 3 failed attempts. Some women just aren't meant to be mothers. Everyone at the table froze, except me and my little brother. I felt the room spin. My hand trembled over the wine bottle. My husband and I had told my mom in confidence about our losses. She'd sworn to keep it private. We weren't ready. We were still grieving. My mom looked down at her plate. She always looks down. She grew up with him, and I think part of her still fears disappointing her older brother. My husband grabbed my hand under the table, his jaw clenched. That's when my little brother, only 22 years old, put down his fork and said, "Uncle Dennis, didn't your wife leave you because you gave her chlamydia 3 times? Maybe some men aren't meant to be fathers either, at least not faithful ones." Everyone went dead silent. My aunt dropped her serving spoon. Uncle Dennis stood up so fast his chair fell over, and he stormed out. Didn't even take his coat. Turns out my brother had stayed in touch with our aunt after the divorce. She had told him everything, the affairs, the STDs, the pregnancy she terminated because she couldn't trust him to be a father. My brother didn't gloat or smirk, just reached across the table and squeezed my hand and said, "When you're ready, you'll be an amazing mom, and Uncle Dennis will still be alone." I cried in the bathroom later, not because of my uncle, he'd always been cruel, but because my 22-year-old brother understood something about protecting people's pain that our 60-year-old uncle never would. He was 22 and I was 28, but that night, he was the only family member who acted like family.